of your industry. Lie number two. So, I mean, if we were doing this live, I'd do a show of hands. How many of you have heard or believe that breakfast is the most important meal of the day? I know I grew up thinking that. In fact, part of my passion for this too is then you get pissed at yourself going through this, knowing that you bought it or were subjected to it. Like my parents didn't know any better. I would eat sugar cereal every day. I mean, think about what they trained us to do. You should eat Fruity Pebbles. You should eat Fruit Loops. You should eat these breakfast cereals, which are, now genetically modified grains plus sugar, and that's the most important meal of the day, and that you have to eat 3 meals of the day. Expand it out further. What has the government done? The government through schools has gotten more and more into this as well. Now we need to have a Head Start program. Now we need to have kids in school earlier, before they're 7, when they can be directly programmed with no conscious filtering. And then we need to actually control their food. We need to use government money to push this unhealthy food while we're also getting them in a state where they can be conditioned and programmed. It's that infuriating. It is all gaslighting. There is no basis for the idea that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, or that it's even an important meal of the day. So then ask yourself, well, where did this come from? This is why I get upset when I hear, RFK is going to bring back gold standard science to public health. There is no gold standard science. There is no golden age. It's been bullshit the whole time. So who was responsible for breakfast, the most important meal? Well, it was the cereal companies. It was Kellogg's. It was General Mills. And again, the USDA has been a captured entity forever. I mean, from the beginning. I mean, again, there wasn't this point where it was ever serving the function people have been propagandized to believe that it did. Has anybody ever been held accountable for this? No. Again, it's not even acknowledged. If I were to ask you to raise your hand, do you think breakfast is the most important meal of the day? Or have you heard that this is still the narrative that's being pushed? Because it is being pushed. So nobody's been held accountable. Kellogg's did $15.3 billion in revenue in 2023. Global cereal market is $37.4 billion, all driven by this myth. So first we got you with 3 squares a day, and now the most important one is breakfast. And here we are. That's how this got